The dictionary meaning of feminism is equality between genders. It's not one-upmanship. There is no shelf life for her anymore. It hasn't been easy. I think I've waited more than I've worked. I don't think I was focused. I don't think I had a drive. I don't think I knew where I was going. I played mother at a much not mother, but a much older woman at a very young age. And unfortunately, until now, until a couple of years ago, that was a complete taboo. That was finished. Yes. You are a goddess if you choose to be.
They say that determination is an inside job. And on today's episode of Devi, the Empowering, we are celebrating Amba's determination, and no better example than Shefali Shah herself.
Oh my God, you can't compare me with the goddess.
The goddess, yeah.
Yeah.
But I want to start off by asking you, your journey in this industry has been remarkable. From TVs to regional films to feature films, short films, and you name it and you've done it. So if you had to tell me, what is the best time of your life as an actor, what would it be?
The last 2 years, after Delhi crime.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why is that?
Because, earlier I used to get appreciated, but it wasn't translating into work.
Okay.
But with DC, it started translating into work. And with OTT coming in, suddenly there was a boom of respecting and wanting actors to play leads, not just stars. Yeah. And also, I think the understanding that a woman at any age is at her prime. She doesn't necessarily have to be a teenager or only till 2025. There is no shelf life for her anymore.
Right. Just to add on to that, in fact, I had this as my question that, they say actresses after a certain age can't do those certain type of roles, right? But you have broken those stereotypes and carved such an inspiring journey for yourself.
Thank you.
And for everyone out there, because I don't know any person who doesn't like your work. Everyone's like, wow, it is amazing, and we're so inspired by her, right?
So sweet.
So if you had to describe your journey, 25 years now, yes, how would it be?
Not easy. It hasn't been easy. I think I've waited more than I've worked. Mm-hmm. And that's extremely demotivating and frustrating. But I'm proud of the work I've done. I didn't do anything that I did not feel strongly about. And then at a point of time, I also realized that these are the choices I am making. But I was privileged to be able to make a choice, to be able to say no. A lot of people are not that privileged. Yeah. And I think I've reached a point of understanding that either I go out and work every day and do something I don't love, mm-hmm. or I wait for something that I really love and then go and work.
And I think choice 2 has worked really well for you now.
I think my instinct has worked,
really,
touch wood, really well for me. Yeah.
And if you could go back in time and change something, is there something that you'd want to change?
I don't think I was focused. Okay. I don't think I had a drive. I don't think I knew where I was going. I mean, for a really long time after doing theatre and I'd started doing television, I still didn't know that this was what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. I was just going from one project to another. Somebody offered me something, somebody recommended my name. I never went out and asked directors that I want to work with you. And so that kind of really, I wish I was more focused and determined. And I played mother at a much older woman at a very young age. And unfortunately, until now, until a couple of years ago, that was a complete taboo. That was finished. Yeah. I mean, that's what you did. For the rest of your life, you're going to be mother, auntie, chachi.
So, when you say this, it reminds me of this very iconic scene in Dhadakne though, where you're eating that cake, right? And you're pushing down those feelings. Honestly, I love that scene. And I'm sure a lot of women relate to that particular scene, right? Because you're always taught to keep your feelings within you and not express. How did you relate to that character?
In fact, Neelam Mehra was a character I don't relate to at all.
Oh, okay.
She's extremely fake. There is a facade and a face she's put on. She does not let her real emotions come out. She pretends to have it all under control and I am like living the life of a queen. but inside she's really messed up. She's totally broken and destroyed. And I, on the other hand, and I'm a ruthlessly honest person. I cannot put on a face. I mean, not even when I'm acting. So I don't. I mean, that was a completely different part of Neelam, Mehra. I mean, that's not me at all. But like you rightly said, a lot of women identified with it. There were so many women while the film was released and we were traveling to Delhi and other places, and there are so many women who came to me and said, you know, this is my story.
And when people come and say this to you, how do you react to it?
I feel humbled.
Yeah.
I feel it's touched someone.
It's definitely touched, yeah. You know, talking about the same topic, women and mental health are not discussed often, right? What's your take on that?
Well, women, I think, are being discussed a lot. But if you're talking about it in comparison, like together.
Mental health, yeah, women's mental health.
But I think it's, you know, unfortunately, even men and mental health isn't being talked about too much. It's really sad. I mean, why are we just trying to say that women are the bicharis?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, even men are going through it. But I think it's changing, which is, thank God. And I think our generation and your generation and my kids' generation, we understand the need for asking for help when you can't solve a problem. I mean, if you have a skin allergy, you go to a dermatologist. Yeah. So if there is apprehension, tension, anxiety, wouldn't you go to somebody who's professional enough to solve it?
You know, on screen you play such strong characters. Does this come with a sense of responsibility, especially from an audience point of view?
No. I'm not a flag bearer. And I'm honored that people think I am, but I'm really not. I mean, there are so many people who are far stronger than me.
You are such an empowering person on your own, right? But if I have to ask you, what does empowerment mean to you?
The freedom to be able to do and be what you want to be. There is no instruction manual. If somebody wants to sit at home, so be it. Somebody wants to go out and work, so be it. You know, it's really the freedom to choose and do what you want to do.
I absolutely love that line. You know, women are always fighting with the society. You know, fighting with the society, fighting with themselves for women's rights, gender equality, and many other things like that. And I want to ask you that successful women have a lot of opinions, right? And just like you and me and many women out there. But has there been times when people have told you that you're so opinionated, can you tone it down a little?
No, honestly, I've never been told that.
That's
because I genuinely try to see it from 2 points of view.
Okay.
You know, even when I'm asked, are you a feminist? I want to say, yes, I am, because the dictionary meaning of feminism is equality between genders. It's not one-upmanship.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm no greater than the man and the man is no greater than me. And a lot of times, you know, we try to, like I just answered your question, you said women and mental health.
Yeah.
But even men are suffering from that.
Yeah.
So it's, at least I'd like to believe I'm a pretty balanced person that way. I mean, I'd like to believe that.
We agree with that. You know, from this entire interview, there's one thing I want to tell you, that you're very positive in life. And I love that fact.
Thank you.
How do you get so much strength and positivity from?
I guess age.
Experience.
Experience. I guess you realize that everything is not life and death. And I genuinely feel that if the people I love, and I mean this, I'm not just saying this for the interview, the people I love are safe, healthy and happy, everything else can be taken care of.
Absolutely. On that note, we are celebrating Navratri, celebrating Devi's, Amba's determination, right? What is that one message you want to give all the women out there?
Well, all of y'all have the Amba Ma inside you. Y'all have the vulnerability of other goddesses. You are a goddess if you choose to be, and you are a mother, you are a housewife, you are a working woman. It's all inside you. You just have to look inside and find it.
Lovely. Ending it on a very high note. Thank you so much for doing this, ma'am. It's an honor.
Thank you. My pleasure. Hi, a very, very, very happy Navratri. Have fun, do lots of dandiya, eat lots of great food, be a part of pujas if you want to be, and celebrate yourself, celebrate everyone around you, and be safe. And if you like this video, then please share and subscribe to Pink Villa.
Pink Villa. Look no further.